As a professional football player, you cannot miss a chance like that.
Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H.
Real Madrid, Real Madrid, Real Madrid, Real Madrid. The dude that's missed that chance for Roma. Again, please remind me of what his name is. I think it's Cenk. I think Cenk might be his first name, Cenk, like a Turkish name. That's one of the worst misses I've ever seen in my life. I've seen worse. Torres might be one of the worst. That has to go down as one of the worst misses I've ever seen. And that may have changed the game. Roma score that 1-0 up. It's a different game. It's a different game because Roma were getting chances. Real Madrid are a 1 goal down. Seeds of that creeping just after what happened against Eibar. They come out even more, give Roma even a lot more chance, a lot more space. Roma gets more G's in that game. But they miss. Real get a lifeline, and they are just able to take and put away their chances. Let me just give credit to, like, Roma played a good game. Di Francesco, I thought that they played a good game. I said it was very evenly matched. You viewing that game, you would not have known that the defending champions were playing against a team that reached the semi-final. You know, like they were very closely matched to Real Madrid because yes, Real had a few openings and chances, but Roma themselves had openings and chances as well. And I think they used the wing well, they distributed the ball well, but the key thing is that they were finding space and they were getting opportunities and they were creating chances. That was such a huge moment, and you could see how pissed off Di Francesco was when he basically threw his water bottle down because it's like, man, in the Champions League, at home against Real Madrid, you cannot afford to miss a chance like that. And with that miss contributing to the loss, Roma lost their opportunity to perhaps win this group. Because I think if they score that, go ahead and get a second goal, and they beat them, I think Roma can go ahead and just win this entire group. So it was a huge, massive screw up by Roma. I mean, you can't miss that. You can't miss that. That's just madness. And I think Sharawi also missed a pretty good chance as well. Real Madrid. They're missing something. Because as I was just watching how Real Madrid were attacking, and also that defense is still very shaky. Ramos is still very, very shaky. And I think Ramos was the guy who pretty much didn't even see your boy Cenk, who basically went around him and then he went to go and miss. But Real Madrid are missing something, and I think especially in attack, because there were a lot of attacks that I saw from Real Madrid where I was seeing Toni Kroos, even more, especially Toni Kroos, in situations where Kroos is just a natural, bona fide central midfielder. I don't think he's the kind of guy you'd want in the final third, either through the middle, maybe through the middle fine, but not especially out wide, because I just don't think he has the right skill set to really do any kind of damage or anything positive when he's in an attacking position, especially out on the flank. Asensio hasn't really been it. Bale may have gotten the goal. He didn't have his greatest game, and I think that he's still lacking some sharpness. He's still lacking some sharpness. Where's Vinicius? I don't also understand why Slurry is not introducing Vinicius Jr. a bit more, because I think they needed someone with some footwork. Someone with some footwork and someone that could really try things. Really willing to try things, because it just really wasn't happening. Because I think, with Benzema, Bale, and so forth, it's very, and Vasquez, it's very functional, but not very sexy. I think they needed something sexy in that attack. But I think that, because looking at that first stuff, I think with Bale, man, like Bale, this is what you wanted. This is what you wanted. You said that I want to own this team. I want to be my own man. We do not need Cristiano. You need to take charge. You need to take charge. Fair enough, he scored the goal. And I think even if you must miss the goal, he's still got that goal in the second half. This game and because of the amount of space that Roma were giving them, I expected Bale to do a lot better in this. Forget getting 2 or 3 goals, more shots on target, far more threatening, and just cleaning up his act. So just really cleaning up his attack. He just seemed very sluggish, losing the ball, and wasn't crisp enough, and did not take the game enough to Roma, which he should have based on the kind of skill set that this guy has. But I think with Real Madrid, I think they're just missing something, because again, definitely you obviously have to have the Cristiano thing of how good he is as a finisher and really be able to get on the ends of passes. But I just think they're missing a truly magical player. And there were things that I thought it was going to be Isco. But Isco has just now shown that, okay, he's really that dude that can be that dude on a consistent basis. He can be that dude for 1 or 2 games. Can he be that dude for 10, 12 games in a row? I don't really know. Because Modric and Toni Kroos are guys that hold down the midfield. But I think they need somebody who's a true playmaker creator. Someone in the final, basically like a David Silva and Eden Hazard. Someone with that kind of psychology. So even bringing a David Silva, someone where in that final third they can really ping a pass, they can create a pass, they can do something out of the ordinary to create something. They can drift past 2, 3 players and just create an opening for the team. They're missing that because in Benzema, in Asensio, in Bale, they don't really have that. And I just feel that in this post-Cristiano era, Real Madrid have to come with something new. They've got to come up with something new and a new flavor, a new idea, and a new philosophy. So, but I think overall, looking at the game, it was a very open game. And I think that's a problem because yes, it was 2-0. So you could say that's okay, look, man, 2-0 is a nice clean victory, but 2-0 does not reflect how the game went, And Roma are a team who are really well, let's just be fair, they're both struggling in La Liga. But I think Roma, who've lost Becker, they've lost Golan. Those are 2 key players that they've lost. So I just felt that Real Madrid, with the kind of quality that they have, they should have done a lot better. And look, man, actually, I still support Mas. I don't care what no one says, man. Marcel is still my guy. I just love the way the guy plays football, and he is going to be crucial for Real Madrid. But I just think that, look, Benzema. He helped contribute for the second goal, the Vasquez goal. But the thing with Benzema is that, he had an alright game. But as the main striker and as the main frontman, I need you to do more. I need you to do more as the main frontman. And I think that is where you have to think about an Aguero, an Icardi, or someone. Because for Benzema, you have to be able to get hold of the ball, turn and shoot. Create your own shots. Drift past players. Hold the ball up, turn and shoot. So, and these things in the repertoire, I'm just not seeing that. And as the main striker for Real Madrid, you should be able to be doing that. So, but I think going back to Roma, you have to go back to that opportunity. You have to. Because I believe that would have changed the course of the game. If they score that, 1-0, goes into halftime, 1-0 up, I just think psychologically it'll be hard for Real Madrid to react from that. I think Real Madrid, based on what's happened against Eibar, Real Madrid needed to go a goal up. I think if Real Madrid went a goal down, their heads drop. They now are indisciplined because Solari does not have enough time to really get them to really discipline whenever they go a goal down. And that means that will give Roma at least the opportunity to seize the initiative and really grind the screw into them. So, Roma messed up there. And I think with Di Francesco, he is still a very good manager. I still think he's a very good manager. I think, for me, he's a tier 3 manager, which is still pretty good. I think he's doing some good stuff with this team. They do play some good, nice, direct football and so forth. But I think with Roma, they are missing, again, similar to Real Madrid, they're missing 1 or 2 players who can really try and change things. Kluivert is high. He's young. He's on the come up. El Shaarawy, I think he's past his peak now. I don't think El Shaarawy can really offer anything extra. And I don't think he's really that guy that they're really looking for. And I think, maybe for Roma, like maybe just someone in the mold of a Totti. Someone in the mold of a Totti. That's why every team needs that thinker, that playmaker, that creator, that magician, the guy that can make things happen. Where every time he has the ball, something positive happens. And I think in both of those teams, they're missing. I think both of those teams were very functional in how they were defensively and attacking wise. But I couldn't pick out an individual saying, no, this. Like, it was very hard for me to pick out a guy that this is the best player on this pitch. This is the best football on this pitch. This is the kind of guy who can really help and change the course of things. So, well done for Real Madrid. Pretty much means that they will pretty much top the group. But I don't see. First of all, Vincent Jr. needs to be introduced more. The guy seems exciting. I think the guy seems to really be a guy that can really be positive, really try and drive things forward. But I think apart from that, man, they're not winning for a row. I will bet everything I own, Real Madrid are not coming anywhere to winning 4 in a row. It's just not happening. I think this team, as is built, they're missing a star player. They're missing a superstar player. And every time I'm looking at Real Madrid, I'm like, my God, man, you put Neymar in this team. That's it. You just drop Neymar in this team, it changes everything. Because Neymar in this team raises the level of everybody. They're missing Casemiro as well. I do feel like if they're missing the security of Casemiro, and I think that they got lucky. Again, anybody that saw, I keep going to miss. Anybody that saw that miss, as a professional football player, you cannot miss a chance like that. So I got. Thanks for watching the video. Now think about becoming a Football Hot patron by pledging an amount each month and then gain access to exclusive content only on the Football Hot patron page. Peace. Head over to the official site at halffootballhot.com or just click over here.